And we're back again. We're just going to check out on these two pairs that we do have breeding in here. We do have one pair that's successfully down on eggs, but the other pair is a little bit slower. What I'm trying to do is get this pair down on eggs and even just try and get one round out of it. It's one of the cockbirds I'm sitting aside. He's quite a beautiful bird, this one, and putting him towards one of the barless hens that I've got, probably one of the better ones. But they are quite slow, very slow in getting down on eggs, which is quite surprising. I thought they'd be straight into it because she's always trying to jump in other people's nest bowls and get involved in everyone else's business. So we'll see how we go with her. Get one round of splits out of her, see how we go. I have gave this a bit of a clean. I think I might try and put a little bit of sand in around the bottom here. The only reason is, if you do remember when we used this little cage, we originally built it and we had it at the other house. It was in behind that big wall and it was quite sheltered. No water got on it whatsoever. But now that we are actually at a new property and we've got, you know, every single direction weather can come from, we do seem to get a little bit of water sometimes in and around here. So I'm hoping that if we do put in a little bit of sand, that might help take up a bit of the water and avoid certain things like these birds getting a little bit of droppings on their feet. They're not too bad at the moment, but you know, we are expecting a little bit of rain next few days. I am hoping to get this new breeding loft done at some point, but only if I had more time. I've got this other pair going on in here. I've got this hen from Adam Archer. I was hoping that she was going to be a tiger grizzle. You can see she's got a little bit of poo on the bottom of her feet there too. That's what definitely trying to avoid. It's only because we've used this form ply. Just at the time it just worked out quite well, and now that we're out here things seem to get a little bit damper. Probably get a lot more rain out here as well. They're sitting on the eggs. They've actually got eggs, which is really good. You'll let us have a bit of a look in there. No, he's probably not. It doesn't really matter. It's not really stressing them too much. He's actually good like his father. He's very protective of his baby's eggs. His dad's the same, which is good. But we'll see how we go. I'm going to try and get some sand in here and then we'll have a bit of a look and see what we think. And we'll give it a run for a few days and just see how it works in these breeding boxes. It's definitely not going to work in the boxes I've got inside, but I think it should work reasonably fine in here. I've been using it with my high flyers, so we've got plenty of it. So let's give it a little swirl, see how it goes. So we've got heaps of this building sand all around the house, so I might start using some of that because yeah, might as well use it up. All right, see how it goes. I'm only hoping to sort of, you know, try and keep the birds' feet a little bit more cleaner. Like I said, there's not a lot of water that actually gets in these little cages, but especially these ones when they want to start going down on eggs. Look how good he looks. He's a fantastic bird. Really want to put him with something else after this round, potentially. I just need to find a hen that is racing quality. I don't know if I want to keep wasting him on this barless project, but I think it's definitely worth putting him with someone else. Oh, he's a good bird. Let's just give it a little bit of, I don't want to go too thick now. I just want to give it a bit of a trial, just see how we go. I'm just hoping to keep their feet a little bit cleaner. Doesn't need to be super thick, just like a little spread, so it's what I might try and dry up any droppings if they get any water in here. But I think that'll be pretty good. Maybe another scoop. Just trying out a few bits and pieces. I'm not going to use this going forward in other lofts because I'm hoping I can build something a bit better than this once I get all these other jobs around here and I'm allowed to spend more time with the pigeons and building stuff. They might even eat some of this. We'll see how it goes. that's all we can do. I'm just trying to find some easy fixes for the time being, just because, like I said, I'm gonna start building stuff, but there's a lot of things going on around this house. The fun of, you know, developing land that's had nothing on it for a long time, or ever really. So a lot of taming to do, but we're getting there. Hopefully these guys go pretty well. Hopefully that hen will get this hen back out flying around with the other birds as well. I want her back out flying around. She's a beautiful bird, but I just want to do one round. I knew she was pretty keen, and I was just fingers crossed that we might get a completely black bird out of this. We do have a 50% chance getting a black in this round, so that's what I'm really hoping for, that one of those eggs down there gives us a little black baby, and then we can take her out and we can probably repair these cockbirds, because both these cockbirds are I actually really like them, and I've got good feeling about those two, so I'd like to get a few rounds out of those, put them back in the flying loft as well. So I think that's enough in here for these guys. We'll just give it a go. I've never really used sand before. I've seen a lot of people use it. There's a few tweaks in that. We'll take them out, because the pigeons will probably just put them in their nest, and we've got the pad inserts in there anyway, so we're not going to get too carried away. But we'll just give this a little bit of a try and see. Like I said, it's just a bit of it's kind of a temporary setup until we can get a decent loft set up. Like, I really want to get stuck in and building it. Like, it feels like it's taken forever, because it's just the way it is these days with moving houses and the price of timber and all this COVID carry on. Like, we just come out of a lockdown yesterday, so let's hope we don't have to go back into another lockdown. So how's a man meant to get all these jobs done? He's always in lockdown. But she's a good looking hen. In the beginning I didn't really like her too much. It was very real strange shape and everything, but she's filled out quite well now. She's quite a muscly little bird. She's only quite small, but she's a ball of muscle, which is interesting, because the father, he's real muscly. Let's have a look at him anyway. Right, so let's get him back into his hen. I reckon he'd be pretty excited to see her as well. But yeah, pretty excited for him. Don't forget, if you got this far, head down the description, check out links to other channels. I've got a little surprise coming very soon. I think you're going to enjoy it, so make sure you keep an eye on the links in the description. And yeah, I'm going to catch you all in the next video, and hope you enjoyed it. And make sure you hit that like button, like the video, and I'm going to see you all very, very soon. You beautiful pigeon. So when it comes to birds, these two that I've got in that box in there are definitely the types that I like. They are well shaped. Look at that. Very strong. You can see that this guy, all muscle. Look at that, all muscle, which is fantastic. And then he's got these real clean, look at these wings. Big strong ones too. That's what I really like. Both these cockbirds have got it. Titan, this one is his son, so he is definitely a muscly bird, because you've all seen how muscly Titan is. He's a monster. But this one, I tell you, he's a beautiful bird. I'm definitely keen to do a bit of flying with this one as well, but I thought I might just, you know, squeeze out a little round out of him and then get them into the flying loft, because I do have, he will go into the new loft, I'll say, when we get that new one done. The loft that I'm going to build, that's going to be more specifically for racing, he can go into it, because I want to see what this guy's made of. It's very hard to get a really good close-up on him, because he's a little bit of a wiggler. He's a bit camera shy, but he's a beautiful bird. He's actually quite big. And he's only a young bird too. He's only maybe 1 year old, I think. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. It's Titan and Little Storm Sun, so there is a little bit of Leo in here. We've just done a little bit of a dropping on me, a bit of a surprise. Let's have a look at the other cockbird as well. Give you a bit of a feel for, you know, the type of pigeon I like. It's got pearl eyes too, not that the eyes really mean too much. Alright, let's get him back in there. This is the part that I enjoy. The hens sometimes, they miss each other. They're excited to see each other again. But he's a beautiful bird, look at him. She's like, come on, I'm excited, let's go. Get a little bit camera shy. Right, let's get this other one out. Right, so this one's Leo's son. Leo and Storm. Same thing, he's got those beautiful wings. I actually really like these wings. It's pretty hard to see, but it's not too bad. Let's turn this around this way a little bit so we can have a better look. He's actually a really nice bird. This is 8003. But look at those wings. Perfect, not even a feather out of place in there as well. And Leo's the same actually. Leo is very well balanced and he's got a very similar build to this thing, but I really want to try and get this type all through my birds. Because some of the birds I've sent to my friends are similar to this. They do quite well. They're very hard to lose and they do really well in that real rough stormy weather. So they are strong birds. Probably just need to improve maybe on the training side of things. Maybe that's probably where we really need to work on it. But beautiful birds. Look at the size of this thing. It's not a massive bird, but he's a very Euro. He's got that Euro throwback. He's very muscly, pearl eyes, well balanced, and he's also done a little dropping on me as well. And that is not very nice. I'm gonna have to put you down because that is disgusting. Right, so let's get him back into his hen. I reckon he'd be pretty excited to see her as well. But yeah, pretty excited for him. Don't forget, if you got this far, head down the description. Check out links to other channels. I've got a little surprise coming very soon. I think you're going to enjoy it, so make sure you keep an eye on the links in the description. And yeah, I'm going to catch you all in the next video, and hope you enjoyed it. And make sure you hit that like button, like the video, and I'm going to see you all very, very soon. You beautiful pigeon.